Yes, I've been to the planet Hoth. That's why I haven't been on channel lately, right? How's it going, everybody? FalconAshe here. Welcome back to my channel. This is what I've been playing and what upgrades I've got to my games. So to start off, I'm gonna give shout outs to two Etsy creators. They create excellent items for gamers or in general some people that just like fancy bags. So to start off, I'm going to start with Board Game Solutions. She makes creative dice bags, different sizes. These actually can stand up, and this one's a Halloween Star Wars themed one. Phenomenal. And this one is the Star Wars Destiny bag pouch. You can store your deck and your dice in here. The drawstring's perfect. It stands up by itself. That's what I meant to say. And then I have Laserland. Laserland, Carol has been doing a lot of stuff, her and her team. I don't know if she's solo, but I go to her many times for different game upgrades. Way back when, she does life counters, D20s. Well, they're not D20s. They're life counters for Magic or whatever games that need 20-siders to keep track of. This one's got the Magic logo. This one's the Dungeons and Dragons ampersand. So they are magnetic. They spin. So it shows the symbol on the corner of what number you're at, life. Then recently, I also got, she does 3D printing as well, along with laser cutting with woods. Little bin boxes. You put your items in it. So that way when you're done with the game, you can actually just pour the little bits and chits into the bags they belong to. She also makes larger ones. These are for, larger pouches or more bits, and with the pour spout on it, it easily goes back in little baggies or whatever you're storing your games into. Next on the list, we got Keyforge decks. I recently got 2 Keyforge decks from her, also 3D printed. And these are pretty cool. They come apart. They actually have the space where you can show. I got the wrong one. Keyforge on the side. It easily shows the factions that you have, the name of the deck itself. Now I'm a sleever, heavy sleever. They have sleeves, or they have enough space for the Upper Deck Pro sleeves. So these are the ones that have that little Upper Deck icon in the corner, but they do not fit well with what they call the penny sleeves, or the little loose sleeves that, they're larger in size. They don't fit your cards snugly. So they're just they don't fit well inside here. There's too much room on the edges. Not a lot of people use these sleeves anyway. I use them just for games that I play less often or something of that nature. TMI, right? But it's beautiful. It fits in there. It's got a little clasp on the side that I guess it's supposed to lock in. This one doesn't lock very well, but this one does. So that way when you're trying to do that with your deck, it opens. Again, it's got that fantastic Keyforge logo on the side. That's pretty cool. Then I also play Gaslands, or haven't been able to get Gaslands to the table lately. The book itself has little paper things you can have them print out on cardstock and stuff like that. Well, some places, such as Laserland, goes a step further, and they actually take the same molds and they laser cut them on wood and stuff, so that way it's you know, sturdier stuff. There's extra tokens that they do as well. Just gave a couple of samples of the tokens, so I'll show those off. Also, during the game while you're playing, it's a car-to-car combat arena game using Matchbox cars, and sometimes you can get the crowd's favor, and the crowd will help with your rolls and stuff like that. But she also creates the ammo tokens to keep track of your ammunition, or if you use dry erase, you can use that too. Caution tokens, so if you take too many of these, you get a little out of sorts. I believe this is the first player marker. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played that game. And that's the stuff for Laserland. Lately, a lot of Kickstarters have been coming in, or Gen Con releases. So for Gen Con pre-order, I got Deadly Doodles. This is a tile flipping game where it tells you what to draw, and you draw it while you're going through different mazes, defeating monsters, getting weapons, and the first person to destroy the dragon wins, gets treasure, that kind of thing. So it's like a Kokoro Avenue of the Kodama. Kickstarter I got it also is No Escape. You are on a space station that's going to blow up, and you got to get out before your friends do. So it's not very cooperative, because people can actually use tiles to teleport you to other locations that you don't want to go to. Also on the list of Kickstarters, I had a couple of decks that I've gotten Dungeon Discoveries. This is a Wildland Adventure, Wildland Voyage. I can read. And what you're going to do is take a couple of cards from the deck, and you're going to add the prefix and suffixes, kind of like a Diablo style. So these are going to be, you're going to look at them, you're going to say, okay, find a vine entangled buried mound, or something of that nature kind of thing. You're going to take a add them together. So I got that, the Voyage one, and also Fumbled Searches. So again, you're going to take 2 cards from the deck. You're going to say, okay, this one's going to be Ominously Scratched Lion Head Figurine. So you're going to add those 2. These are pretty cool. There's something for Dungeon Masters to just pull out on the fly, add flavor to encounters, that kind of thing. So also I got 3S RPG. This is a super simple RPG for people that haven't played before, or something of that nature. It's a good introductory level Dungeons & Dragons. Well laid out, chibi style animation, the pictures. And then Sonar, another one that came in. Not a Kickstarter, but this one is Battleship, but played with 2 to 4 players. Captain Sonar is 4 to 8 players, so you can have a 1-to-1, 1 versus 1, telling out coordinates and stuff like that, charging up weapons in your armory, then using your weapons to try to find the other submarine. You're listening to the other player say their movements, and you're going to be plotting it out on a course, and then figure out where he is, depending on where the islands are located and stuff like that. You can't move through islands, of course, so you'd have to rearrange the dry erase overlay so you can find out where he is, and then use your weapons. For Kraken dice, Kraken do a fantastic set of dice too. They do. They recently finally fulfilled their Kickstarter, so they are triple layered with teal and purple, my 2 favorite colors, as you know by the bits and bobs you'll see on my show once in a while. It's got the Kraken symbol for the D20s, so it's multi-layered. Those came in. It's a 12-piece set, but they gave it's 11-piece set, which includes 4 6-sider. I should have done them in order, so it would have been 4, 6, 8, 10, hundreds, 12s, 20. There you go. And they get through in like a little 2-sider bit and a coin, and also some stickers, which I also got more stickers that aren't the same as the other stickers, which is cool because if you are a gamer and you like stickers, it's also got the Kraken symbol on it. A kraken is a large creature, much like a squid, but really large. So they recently had a sale on some of their other dice. And like I said, my favorite colors are teal and purple, or green and purple, I should say. So this one's the teal with purple, and they're pearlescent, as you can tell. And then the opposite is the purple with teal symbol, or teal numbers, also with a Kraken symbol. So I got those 2 sets that came in later. When I ordered those, since the Kickstarter was being fulfilled, it said some orders may be delayed and stuff. I'll show you an older Kickstarter that I have that I probably showed never on my show. To go along with these are the Q Bing Bada Boom at the bottom of the screen. These are the Halloween edition, so they're green and purple. Any highest number has the pumpkin symbol. So that's a 20 there. Must be shown really good on this. So that was one of the other Kickstarters I had backed a while back. I'll put the date on the screen. What else? Recently, I've been getting into Expedition. Expedition is a card game. Teeny tiny box. You can play this with the app, 1 to 6 players. It doesn't require the app. If you play, you can play this actually as the Dungeon Master and player. So the Dungeon Master will, I sleeved my cards, I tell you that. So each person's going to get an adventurer card, or they can create their own using index cards. So on the back it'll tell you how many cards each person gets. Their life force is on the bottom. You're going to use these expandable clips, which are made of plastic, so they don't ruin the cards. If you put a pro sleeve on it, it'll ruin the card even less. And each person will have their own deck of cards with their own adventurers items. I don't have them right here. Okay, so it's so each person's going to have 6 cards while they're playing the game. They're going to use them during combat or whatever have you, and roll a d20, find out the effects, if it takes effect. If you fail, you roll a 1, and something else bad will happen. If you roll 20, something extra happen, just like the old Dungeons and Dragons. You're going to fighting monsters. Monsters are, say, Bandit level 4, which is pretty tough. They'll have their life force on the sides, hit points if you must. Tells their item, their abilities. A surge after 3 rounds, or if you want to make it easier, 4 rounds, a surge will happen, and you roll a d20 to find out if that surge happens. Players will take that much damage, that kind of thing. I also got the expansion for Future. Future adds another couple of cards in for a science fiction feel. It doesn't really change the game that much. If you have robotics or cybernetics or something of that nature, or you can take those cards out and use them, such as a rogue or a thief, for making traps, detecting traps, that kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. Let me go to the floor and I'll show you what else I'll have for the unboxing. Catch you later. So before I put my big box down here to show you what I got in the mail, This is a 3x3 vinyl playmat that I had printed out at buildasign.com. It is perfect for X-Wing miniature game. So you get the ripple over here because of the vinyl. I've had it rolled up kind of thing. So, alright, let me get the box and I'll open it up for you. So now I'll take you down here for the unboxing of this box. Rumor has it, right? So a lot of people can scan the bar this way, and if you make a mark this way, you can't scan it. So sometimes they make the mark this way so people can't scan it. That is incorrect. I marked my address right there, so you can't see where I live. Yep, I got this from Miniature Market. They had a 90% off sale on their goods, so I dipped in. Alright, so they got rid of packing peanuts. Now they have this foamy stuff everybody gets. Oh yeah. So I got a few things. I got Sherlock. You are a detective and you're having multiple pictures and you're trying to do which is different from the other one. So that's pretty cool. Meeple War. Oh, see the back of the box. What a glare. Yep, so you can go and compare and see who can guess the correct answer of how many differences between the two pictures. Grab that ticket before someone else does, and you will get the most points. And the person that's closest will get the next points, that kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. I think everything in this box cost me maybe 40 altogether. Meeple War. I heard it's a really area control 4X game. Explore, exploit, exterminate, and something else. I'll put it in the bottom. And you are using meeples to gather locations, gather resources, using little tokens to advance each building, that kind of thing. So that looks pretty cool. I'll take some pictures of that. Oh, a couple of Zen bins for storage of items, because everybody has tokens, and certain boxes I don't like to have bags in, but for some reason those will help. Move it out here. Posterity. You are using cards and tokens to advance the pollution track, but you're also trying to make a better utopia for your family and resources and management and all that jazz. Pretty cool. You are the leader of a great nation in which you're currently expanding. Yep, I'll do other boxes for other things. I got 5 of these Zen bins. So they pop open, you put the stuff inside. Pretty cool. Now years ago, I got Sedition Wars, which I've never showed you guys, because this is an expansion box for the 3D rendered items. So now I gotta put these together and add it to my Sedition Wars that I haven't played yet. And then last but not least, Summoner Wars, Goblins versus Cave Trolls. Sorry, Guild Dwarves versus Cave Goblins. This is a 2-player standalone game, I believe. But since I own most of Summoner Wars, this is just add to it, because with Summoner Wars, anytime you buy something, you won't have it already, because it won't be in any other expansions. And there you have it. Alright, let's go back to the table. I'll show you what I got.
So I was able to get broken to the table. The second gameplay hurt. City of Kings was pretty cool. We're gonna start a campaign of that. Went over to my nephew's house. We played some King of Domino game. They both loved it. They wanted me to bring it over again, and we played a game of Evolution. And my nephew liked it so much he had to buy it. That's my story.
Hey folks, if you like this video, give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can find me at my Twitter account at FalconAshe or Facebook account at FalconAsheK. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, or you can reach me at my email account at FalconAshes71 at hotmail.com. See you real soon. Goodbye.